Hey, all you Zealots and Zerglings, it's time for another Clash Against the Titans, a classic here on my channel. And I've spawned as the Purple Terran here on the map Monsoon, with my Titan ally, as usual, Contrarian the Green Zerg. And the challengers, Wolfpack, the Yellow Zerg, Spartan the Teal Protoss, and Mike, the Orange Terran. As usual, they are set at 70% health. And you kind of wonder, well, gee, should you still be sitting at 70% handicap? Because the Titans seem to be dominating right now. Well, yes, we probably would dominate with 100% health too, but we want to make it a little bit more challenging for them. Make them, think extra hard. And I don't know what I'm saying right now. And check the production tab. It's going to be pretty standard right now. It's a pretty small map. And, oh, we got this probe walking around. Spartan does like to do a little bit of proxying now and again, so I really don't want to let this probe out of my sight, because who knows what kind of crazy things he might get himself up to. And what kind of tech does he have right now? He just is getting his first pylon down, so no threat of a forge or cannon rush yet, but, we have a lot of real estate to cover. He could drop those pylons anywhere, and we could suddenly be without a base. And if that one happens to be our main, then we're in real trouble. And we do have a spawning pool going out here for Wolfpack. Kind of an early pool. Say that's a 12 pool. I think that was about, maybe a 13 pool. So a little bit of an early pool. And Spartan's still sending that probe around. I finally sent my SCV back, and Spartan, don't tell me, Spartan. I turned my back on you for 5 seconds, and there's the forge. Darn you, Spartan. And of course we had an Overlord here. Did we not spot this? Oh, we're having Overlord races. And where is it? He's almost got the money for it. Come on. We know what's going to happen here. There's no other reason for him to have this probe sitting here at this empty base. And there it is. I swear, you leave that probe alone for 5 seconds. And Contrarian throwing down an expansion. Does he have a pool yet? He does have a pool on the way. Looks like he went hatch first, however. Does have some center map control. Oh, looks like the Contrarians Overlords are going to gang up on Wolfpacks, and they're just going to have a shoving match here in the center of the map, because Overlords can't really do anything. Oh no, it looks like the Overlord's just going to kind of slip on past. Mike kind of walling off his front door, getting a reactor on that barracks, but no Marines yet. Any early aggression, and he would not have any defense right now. Going to instantly get a couple of Marines out, but I don't know, it seems pretty risky when your allies are going for a cannon rush against someone that's nowhere near taking this base. And now he's going to be canning out the front, so he's just going to try to deny this expansion, apparently. And the expansions here are pretty slim, but then again, we have extra ones we can use as well. So we'll see if that happens to pay off. We're getting some Zergling speed down here for Wolfpack, getting an expansion of his own, and Spartan's finally going to grace us with getting a cybernetics core down. Does not have an expansion of his own, so his economy may not be the best that it could be. Actually, it looks like I apparently do not macro Terran very well, as I am well in last place on that currently. But getting a reactor barracks of my own, actually. Oh, I've got a factory out here. Am I going to be going for some Hellions? Oh, it looks like I'm going for reactored Hellions. Remember, they're at 70% health, so Hellions in a mineral line could be absolutely devastating. And here comes the double Hellion production. Boy, I've got a lot of extra minerals. I almost need to throw on an orbital just to, pump out some more SCVs, although I'm pretty well saturated here right now. I really don't need any more for one base, so maybe there's a reason why I'm so behind in SCVs. But no, looks like I have decided to take an expansion now. The Hellions are pumping out now. It's like they're rallied to the center of the map, but that is going to allow Wolfpack the opportunity to see them, so this is probably not the best idea. It's not like I don't know that they're here, but if he wasn't watching, they just slipped right through, and they're going to slip right past... Oh, no, they aren't going to slip... Oh, yes, they are going to slip past that Zealot, taking several hits for no apparent reason, but there's nothing defending this, and those probes are going to run away, and this is going to show you... This is going to pay you back for that proxy cannon that we don't know about yet. And Hellions pretty good at well, I guess the Zerglings do have speed now, so wasn't the best assault, but there are still more Hellions coming. They could still do a lot of damage if you're not careful. And a bunch of Marines from Riker are going to show up just to make sure that everything is still quiet, because the battle finished a long time ago. But we got a Spire coming up here for Wolfpack. He's got an Evo chamber down, so it looks like he's going to go for some mutiling. Apparently everyone's going to start copying me and just go mutiling all the time. But I have been doing that quite a bit lately. I think we got 4 Hellions here. Did I have 2 more? I thought I had 2 more out there. Maybe not. I don't see them anywhere, so maybe this is just where I have them rallied. And am I making any more? Got 2 more on the way. Maybe I'm going for 6 to see if I can do something. Oh, no, actually there's 2 right there, so maybe I'm going for 8. And throwing down another factory, so am I just going to go for some more Hellions? I don't know, it's quite possible. Oh, we got siege mode coming here for Mike. And getting the combat shields for his Marines. Very good upgrade. I'm going to throw down a fairly early sensor tower. I don't know if that's absolutely necessary. And getting a tech lab. Oh, is he going to go Banshees? It looks like we're going to have some Banshee play going on down here. But here come my Hellions. They are more than 2 this time, so hopefully they can do a lot more damage. Although, what am I doing with that other factory? It doesn't look like I'm doing anything with it yet. Although I'm making another reactor. Apparently I'm just going to go for some more Hellions. And look at how quickly they burn down those Zerglings. Oh, and more Zerglings are going to run into their doom. And what is he going to do? He's trying to get his drones out of there, but oh, he's got to keep them running. He's got them all clumped up. Oh, he's got to spread them out. Oh, look at that hit, losing a ton of drones. And Zealot's not very good against the Hellion. They may not take as much damage as some of the other units. And oh, well, looks like the Marines are going to try to cut them off, but still doing a lot of damage before they go down. So if we check, oh, and we got cloaking coming for the Banshees, but if we check the units lost right now, okay, I have lost a lot of Hellions, but look at Wolfpack. He's lost a ton of Lings and drones. So was that worth it? It could be. And when we check the income right now, and well, actually he's still ahead of me in drone count, but Contrarian once again showing that he is going to make workers until there are no more workers left to be made. And we're going to have to keep an eye out for those cloaked Banshees. Cloaking is almost done. Where is he got? Oh, he's got 1 Banshee out right now. Looks like he's going to switch up to Medevac after he gets the 2nd Banshee out. So just a couple of Banshees for some harassment, or does he feel he needs to get at least 1 Medevac out at this time? Oh, we got an Infestation Pit coming here for Contrarian. He's also getting 1-1. So it looks like he's probably going for a Roach Path. Yes, he is. Not a bad idea. If your units can live longer against units that have 70% health, you might be able to just take them down. And I got an SCV sitting out here. Not sure what he's up to. Looks like I've kind of, looks like I have stopped the Hellion production. Looks like I'm intending to switch up into tanks, although I haven't started any yet. A bunch of barracks done. I need to retake this reactor though. There we go. So I'm going to be starting to get some Marines up. Oh, looks like I'm not switching up to tanks. I was just getting some extra add-ons, so I guess I could do some Marine Marauder, maybe some upgrades. Let's get another reactor there. And I still don't know what this SCV is doing sitting out here. And look at all the money Spartan has invested. Oh, he's actually throwing an expansion up here. So okay, I guess this isn't a complete waste of money, because he's actually going to try to take this base and mine it out. Not a bad move. Have we even spotted this yet? Oh, looks like we have partially spotted it. So it's something that we're going to have to deal with at some point, I think. And throwing down some stalkers here to defend it. But if we go at this in earnest, could lose everything. I mean, he's only got 3 cannons at each entrance. A couple back here for air defense, I'm guessing. I'm not really sure about that. And did we ever find out what those Banshees did? Have they done anything yet? They're not damaged. They have no kills. So I guess they're just kind of here to be here. And a planetary going up with this gold. And look at what Contrarian's up to. Getting a Hydralisk Den up, getting Pathogen Gland for some Infestors, Burrow, level 2 ranged attack, Roach Speed, level 2 armor attack, just throwing everything in the mix. Looks like I'm finally getting some Siege mode up there, getting Concussive Shells and Combat Shield at the same time. Throwing a Command Center down at the center, I figured, hey, why not throw up a Planetary? And we still got this Overlord here. We don't have any anti-air here, so we can't quite take it out yet, but it might be a good idea to do something about that. And it looks like the Banshee production has begun again. Oh, triple Banshee production. I guess I could have just looked up there and seen that. So, guess he just needed to get out 1 Medevac, and that was good for him. And Building up a lot of Banshees now. This could be a problem. What are we pinging out over here? Oh, I guess I spotted that drone moving through. But it looks like right now Contrarian's a little bit busy with these Mutalisks from Wolfpack and these cannons from Spartan. And it looks like now they're going to try to steal another one of our expansions because this gold's really more positioned for us to take. And it looks like I'm moving in here to help take out these Mutalisks, but we got to be careful of these cannons here. He is going to try to take them, but he's got to move up the ramp. He's got to move up the ramp. He's got to get right in those cannons' faces because all these roaches are not shooting right now. And it looks like the Banshees were thinking about moving out, kind of changed their mind. Planetary not going up yet. A little low on gas. And the cannons are going to go down here, but it looks like they're not going to be able to force their way up that ramp. And here comes and here come the Banshees now. And they're going to decimate these roach forces. Banshees do a ton. Now I'm not running up the ramp. Looks like I'm trying to get a scan so I can at least see up there, but I need to get up the ramp. Actually, I need to be dealing with these Banshees. It looks like this Planetary is not going to finish because, yeah, he's going to focus that down. I'm going to have to cancel that and lift up. Why am I not lifting this up? Wow. I canceled the Planetary, but I did not lift up in time. I do not know what was going on there. And it is looking pretty bad for the Titans right now. We're getting pushed back to our front door. This command center's got little chance of survival because I don't think I can get anything out there to repair it without it dying. And no, that command center is going to go down. How did I not lift that off? That is baffling to me. Not a lot of anti-air here, but the Banshees are a little bit tenuous. Now, I don't think there's enough Hydralisks for them to be overly concerned, and there's a big Ling Roach force right out here. So we're a little back on our heels right now. I'm trying to rebuild. I got some tanks here, so that'll prevent any direct engagements, and some Marines that hopefully will take out the Banshees that may be coming my direction any time now. But I'm going to pull back here. I need to get those uncloaked if he's just going to sit them there, though. Or it's just wasting energy. Looks like he's just trying to pump out the gas because he's just throwing down another starport, making 3 more Banshees, so he's definitely going for some heavy Banshee play right now. And we got another engagement here. It looks like Contrarian's going to move out with his Roach Hydra forces, which are 2-2 against the 0. If I can select a Ling here. Well, we're just going to assume 0s on all those Lings, too, unless I can find Evo Chamber. Oh no, they did have +1 on those Lings, and almost +1 on those Roaches, but not enough. It looks like those cannons were rebuilt. Was that a good idea? I don't know. There's a siege tank back here right now. It's going to do a lot of splash damage to those stalkers, especially as long as I got vision of the high ground, and we are going to clean up at least the front of this entrance. But now we got a ton of Banshees here. Looks like I was able to take care of all my infantry, and I am in big trouble right now. I got 1 missile turret here, but those Banshees can focus it down in absolutely no time whatsoever, and these Marines are going to probably run out here to their death. Throwing down a scan to help see. I don't really think I needed to waste the scan as long as there are some Banshees that are visible. And I'm starting to lose all my add-ons and all my production. I think I might have to lift up my buildings. Oh, I'm going to lose this barracks. It looks like I'm going to lose this factory too. It's looking pretty bad right now, but it looks like Contrarian has managed to get that infestation we had out of our back door. Yeah, Zerg's getting rid of an infestation. And I gotta save my buildings, lift them up. Why am I not lifting up my buildings? I guess I'm just trying to pump out as many units as I can, but I can't pump out enough units to stop this. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh, I'm going to save 1 barracks. That was a smart move, Einstein. Let him destroy all your buildings and save a barracks. Jeez. And it looks like the Hydralisks are going to help save my base, and a quick scan is going to cost those last 2 Banshees their life. So a lot of damage dealt right now. Oh, what we got here? We got some Mutalisks here for Wolfpack, +2 attack. They really could take those 3 Hydras out no problem, considering they're already softened up, so maybe not the best idea for them to pull back there. And the Banshee production is still continuing. Is he trying to get a tech lab on that other starport? Yes, he is. So he's going to go for all Banshees all the time. I don't know, 4 Banshees at a time? That's a lot of gas. I don't know if he can stomach that kind of gas, especially on this map. And oh, these Roaches are really not in the best engagement right now. Taking tank fire too. But these Mutalisks are way out of position, and those Hydralisks, I think, are going to be more than enough to clean it up. But they got to be careful because these tanks here are pretty much taking care of everything over here. Oh, and now he's getting unit split. It looked like he wanted us to try to take this out, but losing a lot in the process. I don't know if it was worth it, but he does have the planetaries on fire. Why are the SCVs not repairing? They need to start repairing. This thing is going to slowly burn down if he's not getting anyone under to repair it. I don't see any repairs coming. If only he had an SCV in the area. Even one would be enough to save this planetary fortress. If he could just get an SCV over here. If just one SCV somewhere in the area of this base to save this orbital, or to save this planetary. If only there were an SCV. So there we go. There's the repair. Whew. Wow, I think this SCV just... Did he stop repairing? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Back up the trolley. And now he's repairing again. Oh, okay. He repaired for a time. That SCV went on break, and then 10 minutes later, another one came on duty. But it may be too little too late, because here comes the second wave for Contrarian. Still taking a lot of damage from those siege tanks, but I think he's going to be able to focus down, and a quick scan for me is going to allow him to take out those Banshees. Maybe. Nope, he's out of anti-air, so those Banshees are going to completely decimate this forest. I don't think he's got any chance of escaping. He stopped the planetary, but at what cost? And at the same time, his expansion here is getting hit by all sorts of roaches. And some links too. These Milos side, they don't really want to do anything right now. And it looks like these Banshees are mad now. They're going to try to retaliate, but in the interim, I'm like, you know what? You got a lot of Banshees. Guess what? I got a lot of turrets and Marines. Turrets and Marines together, pretty good against Banshee, I'm thinking. And Contrarian getting the 3-3 for his Roach Hydra army, which he's trying to pull back here. He's got some Spine Crawlers. Going to be pretty good against this force that's at limited health. And they're going to be forced for the retreat. Oh, Contrarian was going to try to intercept them maybe. Oh, they're going to pull back to here. Wolfpack not really minding this in earnest. If you're going to sneak an expansion, you got to mine that thing out. And I mean quickly. Because the faster you mine it, the longer you're sitting here at this base, the more time they have to take you out. And then that was a lot of investment for very little gain. And you've got a ton of money too, so I might want to do something about that. Going to be retaking this base, going to be a big SCV transfer over here. It looks like I'm getting the high-sec auto-tracking to upgrade my missile turrets because I want to make sure that these Banshees just get nowhere near me again. Plenty of protection for my production facilities. And my main's about mined out, and I've got heavily saturated in my expansion, so I'm going to need some money, and there are no bases left to take on this map. If I want a base, I'm going to have to take it from somebody. And another push out here for these roaches. Still running through these tanks. I don't know if I like this idea. Maybe get tunneling claws so you can sneak past the tanks. I don't know. But there are Banshees here. And he's using Banshees to guard this base. But the command center is going to go down. Do not bother to lift that up. And he's going to be intercepted by these stalkers. Oh, tunneling claws will be so invaluable right now. But instead he's going to take a lot of damage from on his roaches. And here comes a counterattack. He's like, well, those roaches were over there. They can't possibly be over here. And he's going to have to cancel this. No, we did not get the cancel off. So that was a bit of a loss there. And these Banshees are going to try to chase him down. I don't know if it's a good idea to chase all the way out here. And the two armies are just going to kind of slip past each other. Oh, I think Contrarian might have gotten wind of that. Is he going to make a push against it? I don't know. And a lot of Marines for me. 1-1 upgrades. I haven't been able to get much out. It looks like I'm just getting my +2. And another push out from Contrarian. He's going to be pushing towards Wolfpack. No, he's going to pull back. Is he going to go after the gold, maybe? Or he's going to try to defend this expansion, I guess. Now he's getting the tunneling claws. He was listening. He was listening and heard every word that I said. And getting some overseers so his Hydralisks can actually take out those Banshees. But if he keeps getting Banshees in those huge numbers, there's not going to be enough Hydralisks. But can he afford to get the Banshees in those kinds of numbers? I mean, he's got 7 Banshees. That's not bad, but... Oh, and now he's making a Thor. Switching up into Thor because it's just gas. And getting another... getting another tech lab on Starport. Is he actually going to go... double Thor, Quint, Banshee? There's absolutely no way there's enough gas on this entire map for him to go double Thor, Quint, Banshee. And as you can see, he's currently not making any Banshees, so why he's got this many Tech Lab starports is absolutely beyond me. Oh, we got a big engagement here. It's Contrarian versus Wolfpack, Roach Hydra versus Roach Ling, and I don't see any more Lings. And the upgrades on Wolfpack are 1-2, but 3-3 here for Contrarian, so definitely has a huge upgrade advantage. Not to mention he's got the health point advantage. And here comes some Infestors. Are they going to get down some sick Fungals? They should be in range right now. Oh, but they got some bit of a problem on the other side of here. But here comes my Marine Force, but I don't know if there's enough Marines there. Stalker Banshee Zealot, probably pretty good against this force right now. And throwing down a scan. Oh, and some Fungals on those Banshees. That'll help out tons. And we are going to clean this up. Meanwhile, Contrarian still pushing with this force, not even helping me all that much, just sending his Infestors back, and going to take out that gold, which is about halfway mined out. So, I mean, he probably could have had that whole thing mined out, but he didn't have enough saturation on it, and so now he's lost it, and it's here for us. We can take it all we want. I could probably use it. I have a lot of money saved up, but if we check the income, I definitely have very little money coming in. And it probably has to do with the fact that, oh, I'm mined out. I am on 2 base. Actually, no, I'm on 0 bases right now. This barely counts. There's 100 minerals here, 100 here, 50. Yeah, I have no money. I just have what I have saved up right now. Well, it's going to be getting pretty sparse for me, as I've not been able to take any expansions this game, except for my natural. But our opponents have to be hurting too. If we check the resources right now, it looks like Wolfpack and I have a lot of money saved up. Or, sorry. Yeah, Wolfpack and I. But Spartan and Mike are getting a little low. Contrarian's getting a little bit low, but if he can get this gold up, he'll be doing pretty good. And he still has got the best economy right now. He's got the best income. So he and Wolfpack are pretty much the big macro players this game. You're getting a lot of creep spread out there. That'll help so much. And our challengers are amassing out here. Here are the Thors. Couple of Banshees left, but I don't see him producing anything out of all those starports that he built. I just don't know. And I'm not sure what these forces are doing way over here. Unless they're expecting some sort of air attack this way, which they've not seen any sort of air attack so far. They're not defending the main front line. Okay, they got some spines here, but how long are those going to hold? So I'm not sure why they're massing right here. This seems to be the least likely place you'd want to mass. But now it looks like they're going to push. There's a big force here. A lot of Infestors out there. They're going to get some sick Fungals out there. We need to start seeing some Fungals. I'm not seeing any Fungals. Looks like he's just going to pull back. There's the Fungals. Oh, look at all those Fungals on all those Roaches. There may be some Stalkers in there too. I can't really tell. There's still a lot of units left, and it looks like he's popping up for some more Fungals. Nope, you're going to throw out some infested Terrans. And they're really pushing us back. I mean, they still got quite a lot of forces here, and yeah, we need to get everybody in here right now. And even a couple of siege tanks here, which are going to be attacking this command center I'm trying to throw up. Oh, no, they're going to be changing targets now because they realize we probably should be attacking the units that are shooting. We did manage to clean this up, albeit I think just barely. And we're going to take out those spine crawlers with a lot of spines. And we're going to take one out, and then looks like we're going to pull back. So I don't know, what does anyone have left right now? We got 1 Thor, 5 Stalkers, a couple of Zealots, a lot of Roaches, a couple of Mutas here for the Challengers, and 29 Marines, 16 Hydras, 40 Roaches, 7 Infestors for the Titans. I think we might have the army edge and factor into the handicap. We might have a slight edge, but it could just be down to who has money left. And it looks like there's kind of a Muta harass here, but that is not going to last that long. And this seems to be the bulk of their army right here. Again, they're massing up right here. Or I don't know why they don't mass up behind the spine crawlers. It's really beyond me. Oh, and we got a Spartan throwing down the Templar Archives. probably going to be getting out those Psy Storms, which could be very valuable. And I don't know whose scan that was. But it looks like I'm going to try once again my strategy of putting a planetary in the center and using up the rest of my minerals. So that's pretty much going to be it for me. Unless Contrarian is going to feed me from his far more healthy economy. And we're getting an Ultralisk Cavernivorous Wolfpack. Seems a bit late to be going Ultras when the money is getting really tight. And you have no gas saved up. And he's got some gas left here. Those gases are mined out. Oh, he's got, well, he hasn't even tapped into these yet, but it's a little, he needs to start getting mining on those because he's not going to have any time to get the gas he needs to pump out Ultras in any rate whatsoever. And it looks like an infested Terrans are going to come in. I don't know if he's trying to distract the spines or if he's just going to try to destroy. Looks like he's just going to use the infested Terrans to destroy the spines. That is going to bait a bit of an attack out here. This is a pretty big force. It doesn't look like we have quite as large a force. I'm even pulling my SCVs off the line because what do they got to do right now? They're just going to be cannon fodder right now. And I think he needs to pull back to this planetary. I didn't put it here just to, you know, be pretty in the background of the battle. I think he really needs to pull back to the planetary, although the forces are getting thin. And we seem to have broken their front lines. And that Thor is going to march into his death. And oh, and here come the Psystorms out now. Wow, he got Psystorm out fast, I thought. Is it just me, or did it seem like he just... Yeah, he's trying to chase me with those Psystorms. I don't know if it's going to do any good. And yeah, those Zealots are going to get completely killed. We'll pull back to the planetary. And this is our only defense. I can't repair this. I have no money, as you can see. But I mean, I think he got the Psystorm out really fast. And those Templar out, it just seemed like he got that, when we saw that building, it seems like he got Psystorm and the Templar out and get them charged up to use it really fast. I don't know, maybe I just have a poor sense of time. But, ooh, we're getting level 3 armor and chitinous plating for those Ultralisks. Does he have any Ultras on the field? He is making one. Does he have any out there already? No. That is his first Ultralisk. And he does not have the gas for another. 200 gas for an Ultralisk. So in a moment he will have enough to make a second one. And you might as well just oversaturate these. I don't know if putting 4 drones on a geyser is going to make them mine slightly faster, but he needs to get as much gas as he can. He's got 2 Ultras on the way. So really, this is a bad timing for a tech switch. He needs cost-effective units, and I don't know if Ultras are going to be that cost-effective at this point, because you can't afford any. Oh, so I think I was alerting Contrarian that his overlords were marching to a certain doom. Well, there are some Thors here, so yeah, there's some doom involved. So it looks like we've gotten center map control, which could be significant. And there's going to be a push here. It's going to try to take out these Thors. I don't know, there's SCVs are going. There's not really anything left for them to mine. May as well just use those for cannon fodder right now. And here comes the counterattack. A bunch of lings out for Wolfpack. And, whoa, completely missing on that storm. Is pretty much going to storm his... He's going to storm behind his army rather than storm the guys he's want to kill. He's got a lot of Templar there. They do have some storms stored up. Can't really see how many. Looks like he might have a few. It's kind of a stalemate right now. It's basically just who's got the army left, and it's basically the Titans have. Well, we have 290 to. I don't know, about 230, I think. So somehow we've managed to get an advantage here, although my force is basically 49 Marines. Looks like I have been fed some money right now, so hopefully I can actually get some production up temporarily. Throwing up a couple medevacs. Why am I making medevacs? That was a dumb move. I don't have enough money to afford medevacs. I've got more than enough right here. Another push out and some more storms. Not the greatest storms. Are going to do a little bit of damage, but they really need to be pulling back to that planetary. That's free damage. Oh, and some fungals going down. And a bunch of storms going off. I don't really know what they're hitting. Okay, that's better. Storm's a little bit better, but these storms just are not, I think, what they need to be. And now we're storming their own forces. And here come the Ultras. They're going to go right into the jaws of the Planetary, and I think they're going to be able to take it out because I can't... Well, I guess I can afford to repair right now. Am I going to, though? No, it looks like it is going to fall, but now the Ultralisks are pretty much dead. And what do they have right now? There's a bunch of Templar. Looks like there's another storm, but I think they're out of storms now. And do they have enough? They got a bunch of roaches here. We need these roaches. Well, I guess he's going to try to heal them, but I really could, you know, have my Marines not die would be nice, too. And I think we might have just broken them. I don't know if they've got much left right now. Anyway, check the units, and they've got 2 Zealots. Oh, nope, now they have 2 Marines. Those Zealots apparently just turned into Marines. And there's the GG. So the Titans are going to take that game. A bit of a nail-biter. There's no money left on the map, and it was just had to do with what was the most cost-effective. And I think maybe they threw too much money into high-tech units when they needed something more cost-effective, like Marine Roach. Very cost-effective, especially when they're pretty well upgraded. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.